Hi, welcome again to my channel. My name is Maria and I'm a life coach and hypnotherapist. So if you need help or if you know someone who might need help, please contact me. My website is www.mariamulone.com, and if you have any question or you're curious about, please just send me an email, a message. I will respond as soon as I can. In today's video, I want to talk about being honest. And being honest is a bit of an odd concept because many people believe they are, but reality is that most people think that when somebody is being too honest is not good. When someone is telling the truth, it may come across as rude. When someone is saying their own truth, it may be unconsidered for other people's feelings. So with this video, I just want to try to help you in figuring out a bit better about what being honest really means. Being honest is about being able to express your feeling to somebody else. Your own feelings usually have always to do with you and not with the other person. Yes, perhaps the other person may have upset you, but you have a reason why you're upset. And communicate in the right way. And this is the key, because the thing is, we believe that being honest sometimes it may be rude. It's just because it is communicated in the wrong way. If your feelings and your truth is communicated in the correct way, you are less likely to come across as rude, as too direct, or like you are insensitive, because actually the person they are dealing with you, they are not knowing the real version of you, but they are knowing an hidden kind of fake version of you. It is more real to be vulnerable and open and say what is inside than holding on. That is easier. That is easier because it's more chances to be liked. There are more chances that the other person won't be upset with us. There are more chances that everything goes a bit smoothly. But at which cost? You are not expressing yourself for the real person that you are with your real feelings putting in front of the other person. Being honest is about being vulnerable, being able to tell how you feel. And this isn't always easy, and I believe we always struggle at some point. Perhaps you can remember a moment of your childhood when you would speak up and you saying the truth, because kids usually are more free to express themselves till a certain age. But perhaps while you were saying that, you were hearing your parents or other member of the family saying, "Shh, you can't say that." And this perhaps make us believe that we cannot really say what we think. Or perhaps when you were saying what you were thinking with your family, with your parents, with your brothers, they were shouting at you, so you were feeling that you were not able to express yourself. But reality is the dynamic inside the family, like brother, sister, and parents, is different. We are less likely to communicate in a proper way because we know the person, our mom, our dad, our brothers, our sister, will be there anyway, even if we treat them very badly. Which does sound not really fair, but it is what it is. Deep down, in many cases, this is the reality. Not in all of it, but in most cases. So probably you're asking yourself, so how do I communicate it? First of all, choose the right time to express yourself. If you see that the person in front of you is extremely vulnerable, is extremely sad, or does not have the energy, or is preparing himself or herself for a big night, or for an event that they have where they just want to have fun and light because they have a stressful week, perhaps it's not the right moment for you to offload, because that it would be maybe, or maybe not, a bit maybe not considered for the other person, because the other person maybe want to just be light and you just put it the heavy thing. Perhaps we may want to consider asking the other person, I would like to share something with you, is a right time? Or like, I would like to share something, I want to tell you something that I'm feeling right now. Call me when you have a time, or let's just meet when you have time. I really would like to share. It doesn't have to end on a disagreement, it doesn't have to end on an argument, it does not. Many times if we say the right things in the right way, in the right moment, where the right things are your feelings, the right way is being considerate of the circumstances of the right person, and obviously not attacking it, saying you did this and that, but perhaps saying, I felt this way and this was because this happened between us and I did feel this way, and I know perhaps your intention it wasn't this, but this is how I feel. What do you think about that? Like, I really wanted to share because I wanted to be upfront and tell you. And perhaps you may see that the person in front of you will be open as well and honest and say, oh dear, I really didn't consider it this way. I actually was joking, or I actually didn't think it was important for you, but now I know it's important. I will try to do it in a different way, because perhaps from this you can communicate about how you are with each other, and this is very helpful in any type of relationship, that they can be friendship, romantic relationship, or even work relationship sometimes, when you do want to improve the relationship with your co-worker. And you know what, sometimes people may say, oh, it seems like it's never the right time. That it would be a right time, also because the person that you are with, or a really dear friend, will always find the time for you. A person who cares about your feeling will always try to talk to you. So if perhaps you just said, oh, there's something that I want to say, or there is something that I want to share with you, they may say, oh, okay, I called you right away. Or they may say, tonight I'm very tired, can we talking about tomorrow? Perfect. In this way, you are being respectful for the other person's time, but also very open with yourself and honest with them as well. And being honest is not just about you, it's about the other person too. The other person deserves to know who you truly are. The other person deserves to know what you really think. The other person deserves to know what is in your mind. Because if this person is your friend, you will just have to grow. If this person you are dating, you are in a relationship with, you just met, this person wanna know the real you. This person deserves to choose if they like, or that perhaps you are not a good match for each other because you can't really resonate it. In good case scenario, they will understand and they will talk to you. If they don't understand and they tell you that perhaps then thinking about it is not what they wanted, what you have shared or whatever, then it's fine too. Or if they take it badly and they want to argue, that is on them. You have been true to yourself, you have been real with yourself, you have been the best version of you, because we can pretend other people being honest with us, and we always do say, oh, I want to meet someone honest, I want someone honest, oh, I'm so honest, but are you really honest? If there is something in your mind, are you really able to share? I know sometimes it seems too soon, it seems like I really don't want to hurt you, the person really is going through something important and we really don't want to say it. But reality is, it's more comfortable and more convenient not to share, because like this you do not have any exposure of who you are, than sharing how you feel. Sharing how you feel, sharing what you want, sharing what you think, many times is about being vulnerable. Honestly, it is about being vulnerable. It is not always easy. And obviously being vulnerable, we want to choose people who we want to be vulnerable with sometimes. So there are people that are very easy to open up. But for sure, if you care about a connection, that it can be a friendship, it can be a relationship or at work or whatever, you for sure want to try to put yourself out there, and it's on them if it's not receiving in a good way, because you have done your part and you've been true to yourself and you've been honest to yourself. So never think, if you have said something to somebody, say, oh, I regret it, I shouldn't have said it. You should. If you say that first, if you didn't build it up and then explode it, then it's good. You did your part, and if it's not well received, it's not on you. You have done your part and you've been real, and the real person, as I said, would be grateful for you, to be honest, because it is hard most of the time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Press the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want, and I see you at the next one. Ciao!